Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us on this journey to love and to reunite with our twins. And so today is the day of the Pisces new moon. And I am going to do a conversation with the divine counterpart to see what the impact of the Pisces moon is and what we need to know. So it's basically a WhatsApp conversation, and I will go through the questions that I'm asking. So the deck that I'm using is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And so the message is this. So it's a WhatsApp conversation, and it's like, what is the Pisces moon going to be doing for twin flames? And I love this because it is going to help us shift energies. It's number 5. It's helping us to create change so that we can come home. How has it impacted, or how will it impact on the connection? And it is going to bring happiness. So if you follow, I did a WhatsApp conversation with a divine counterpart the other day to say what's happened, because if you've had this kind of crazy energy and it's created like a blow up in your connection or in your life in some way, the card, I said, the question I asked was, how's that impacted you? And it was this card again, but the other way round. So it was saying that it had created unhappiness. Well, now, because we're shifting through the energies, then this has turned the other way. And the fact that it's the same card again was quite, again, brilliant. So how will it impact the connection? And it will allow happiness to be brought back to the connection, right? So it's like a breath of fresh air. So the next question I asked is, what are they fearful of? And it is, they are fearful of taking action. Fearful of making a wrong move. Fearful of making any move. So basically, fearful about exactly what it says, about being taking action towards this connection. So with that in mind, then, the question was, how can I help you? And this is number 52, which is 7, which is the soul. And it is to appreciate the journey that you are mending each other's souls. And it is, the message is that along with this card is the song Wonderwall by Oasis. And the Wonderwall is, the song to that is, maybe you are the one that is going to save me. And so that is what they want to say, is they want to say, how can you help? And is to appreciate the journey and to say, I understand that we are here to help each other, and maybe you are the one that are going to save me. So what guidance does the universe want to give about your connection? And it is the Milk and Honey card again. So again, very synchronistic, because this is what also came through in the other WhatsApp reading I did a couple of days ago. And it's also number 6, which is the love connection. And so it's love, peace, harmony, the rainbow, the happy ever after, the milk, the honey, the rise of the goddess energy, and basically to trust. And the elephant is also about abundance. And so trusting in the higher power, trusting that the universe is helping to bring in your union. And then what does the universe want you to know about your reunion, and basically around this Pisces new moon? And this is number 6. And it's saying you've got to release energies that aren't you. You've got to release those energies of fear. Remember, this is also like, it's a game of chess, The game of chess is one that takes strategy. And it takes inner knowing, and it takes patience, and it's about understanding that you need to keep letting go of energies that are coming up to the surface, to keep renewing your energy, to keep realizing that you are playing this strategic game where you're moving through energies, raising up into the light. Just like, look here, I just realized that she's lifting this game up, right? It's on her hand that she's lifting up. And through here, there's the higher power looking down. So the universe is saying, let go of stuff that isn't you. Let go of all of those fears. Let go of all those doubts, because that isn't love. So it's saying anything that isn't love, you need to let go of. And allow yourself to rise up in this game. Because the other message was, this relationship is here to go the distance, right? But it is a game of, and notice also this is out in the desert. So the song that was coming through was Oasis, Wonderwall. And it is about trusting that the oasis is coming. The oasis is there to support you. It's also number 11. 11, I don't need to say what 11 is, but, you know, all of the support is there for you to help you go the distance. You just need to dig deep. So what special message would your divine counterpart like to give? And again, it's very similar to the message of what the universal guidance is, because it's saying it's time to let go. It's time to let go of all of the, you know, all of those fears, all of the anxieties. It's also number 9. 9 is the endings of things. So you're walking a bridge. You're bridging the gap into the unknown, which is love. Right? Your pathway is covered in golden stardust. She's lighting up as she moves into the unknown. And so it is about embracing that journey of the unknown. Time to let go of everything that is basically holding you back. You know, it's the huge karmic cycles being over. Where in your life have you seen repeated patterns coming up again and again and again? Do you want to like repeat those patterns, or is it time to let them go? So this is what they're saying. Because, and look at that, it's number 9 and number 9. Treasure Island, arriving on a turtle. Turtle is a sign of Gaia. It is a sign of fertility. It is a sign of ancient wisdom. And they are your treasure island. And look, it's gold stars, rose petals, hearts, you know, the golden treasure within. And so they're saying it's the ending of things to bring in this new love. Like the turtle is actually coming towards the girl that's walking through the bridge, walking into the unknown. And then I asked, what's the outcome? And the overall outcome was basically poised. Being, you know, throwing your arms up to the universe and trusting in divine timing, trusting in the divine order that is bringing all of these twin flame unions into fruition. Because we're here to raise the planet in love and light. So I'm just going to go through because it was really lovely. So what is the Pisces new moon doing? And it is bringing us all home, which is, you know, kind of made my heart melt. So lovers, friends and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be at home in this relationship because together you add to the love of the world. Oh my God. So it's what's the Pisces new moon doing? It's putting an ending to all of the fears and doubts, moving you into a new space of love, knowing that you are each other's home. So how will the Pisces new moon impact on your connection? And it is that there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about who you're with, and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you are. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. If you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of it, like bees to honey. So what are you fearful of? And it is, you know, taking the action, you know, taking action towards it. So it is, be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence and aggressive behaviour. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that would lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperaments, diplomacy and thoughtful consideration before making a move. So this is basically I just read the protection message, because if you have had this kind of fallout with your twin recently, what tends to happen is it can get blown out of proportion and things are said which don't really mean to be said. And so this is why it's saying, I'm fearful of taking action which is from the heart. Words can be, can spiral out of control really quickly if you're doing messaging and, or not really talking to each other. And so what they're fearful of is taking action and really being able to speak their truth. So the next card was, how can we help you? How can I help you? And it's beautiful because it's basically saying you can help us by knowing that we're on a journey of mending each other's souls. So you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. So what must you do to bridge this gap? Bridge the gap, which is what I was talking about. Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So it's saying, what would love do? This is a time of healing. It's a time of letting go of the old. So the message around the milk and honey is sensuality, connection and passion. Romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding, and love among friends and family are all here for you to savour now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. So what's the universe saying? It's saying the guidance is open yourself up. Don't let your heart close down. This relationship is here to give you your abundance, your joy, your happiness. The next one is, what does the universe want you to know about your reunion? And it's time to let go of any energy that isn't love. And this relationship here is here to go the distance. So you're in for a marathon. It's not a 100-meter race. It's a marathon. So you either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen to your heart, because isn't it magnificent? So really, really lovely. So the Pisces new moon, quite gorgeous actually. It's going to be painful because you're going to have to let stuff go. Old emotions, this is why these energies have been coming up to let go of those old emotions. I've just done a goddess healing ritual for the new moon, and that was all about facing the shadow. So this is why this is so powerful, saying you've got to face your own shadow to see the treasure within and to really embrace all of you, because that's what your twin is pushing you towards. And it might feel like tough love, but that's the way. So the relationship. So what special message does he want to give? And it is, your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need. But you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is the time of discovery. It is everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. So keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. Aww. And then finally, what is the outcome for this new moon? And it is to embrace the love, embrace the connection, embrace. So you are ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. So the big message is open your heart, know that you're going through a healing and a mending. And the biggest message is, what does the twin flame want to tell you about this Pisces new moon? It's going to bring you even more into a space of realizing that you are each other's home. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.